Now it's good, nah.
We're gonna give Kaltizi a familiar hero with that Lancelot.
Alright, so this is very in line with the ordering of the draft, the priorities for these two teams. Liquid, we mentioned it earlier, the Juice In and the Farsa trade. They banned Farsa, get Juice In. Sanji got a savage with the Juice In earlier this season against AP Brent.
Bro, it's just Falcon 39.
Now Kaltizi steals away a Kaltizi favorite pick in the Lancelot. Yisun Shin is still open, but then now with Grok's presence, what is Liquid gonna do to make sure they back up Kaltizi in the jungle? They get JP scouted Kacha earlier on. So now the priorities have changed.
Live is gone, bro. Live is gone. Live was, this match was
Team Liquid, while
around 3 p.m.
in their mid laner here, or already show one of their gold laners so they can start banning it out against OHEM.
Lots of bodies covering for Kaltizi in this Team Liquid Philippines strategy, but for the other side, that's Team Falcons looking for a hero, quite possibly for Few, or maybe even for Super Marco, because we saw a lot of potential trades.
Bro, draft is important, what the fuck?
You still have 2 more options here for the band if you are Team Falcons, and for that final pick, it's gonna be the Kimmy, and I think that
put Sanford in the map globally, if not the pick. If not the pick alongside the Lapu Lapu. He's either the dragon or the legendary man from Mactan, Cebu.
Oh yeah.
Granger,
so
bro.
What are you gonna end up with now at this point? Because look, Liquid has gone full into the YSS.
Full engaged, dude.
Are they gonna go double fighter as well? And just put all the resources into the hands of Few and Lancelot?
That's a pretty tough question to ask in Team Falcons. They're trying to figure it out, but now they go with the Claude. It's a hero that has been used by Super Marco, but they can handle Clash, and we're right Few.
Game is gonna be get the one.
A big the other hero out for the day and not wait to
Rizal would have
we've had before.
The legend of Titan
unfolding before antic counters
and immortal at this point.
Antic
The
Grice or
opening
something.
matchup of the season 16 playoffs. It's them again. And I was seeing the discussions online with how seems to be a curse for Kaltizi. And a lot of that curse seems to involve Few.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, but then Few's also looking at Carlos like, we haven't beat you guys in playoffs in a long while. In MPLPH, we may have won against you internationally, but not in home soil.
Wait, bro.
So that big question.
Match is about to be.
Man, yeah. Been the pattern thing tested.
But this is some things sure that everyone's
also waiting for their moment for a flash of the.
Here, I mean, with us games, man. It's a perfect yeah. Ton of stuff. Okay, north of lines are. I want that smooth route, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We're gonna be jumping right into the game. I know it took a little bit. Thanks for being patient. The players are ready. And hopefully we have a smooth route from here. Once again, it's a best of 5 between the Titans, Team Liquid Philippines, and Team Falcons in this best of 5 elimination match, first day of playoffs. Let's take a look at the emblems here.
So far, nothing out of the ordinary. I'm looking at that Alice, it's on full tank mode.
Yep.
And then you're looking at Sanford, you see him rock that Rupture.
Look at this Kaltizi, bro. He stole one camp.
Into that early game advantage that Yuzhong has. This is a debut pick, by the way. I can't believe it's been a while. It's taken this long. Sanford is the Yuzhong of not just MLBB, of not MPL, of all MLBB.
I was gonna say he is him at this point. I mean, for a lot of people, if it was your first time watching, Sanford play the Yuzhong just a couple years ago, was it? He had an amazing performance on it, and it's one of those heroes that did take some time off in our current meta, but it's still as deadly. I think some people, even in their own games, forgot, man, just how much Yuzhong can hurt with the Shy Essence and everything else. Oh, mid lane.
Few gets launched up, jumps on his own volition, dropping a bit of damage. I don't think that's a fight they want to take.
Okay, so they do get a battle spell out. Sanji had to burn the flicker, so that can still be a bit of a win there. A minor one. Sanford also used that Petrify earlier on, while Flap had to burn his flicker. So
we missed that little tango.
Yeah, we missed it, but this is one of those things that we kind of expect with these kind of lineups, man. Especially for Team Falcons, they're gonna have to build up. Like, this is gonna have to cook a little bit. Turtle's already started up.
Aggressive start for Liquid. Black Dragon form thrown out, plus the Mountain Shocker. Falcons ain't gonna have nothing on that one. Turtle over to the Cavalry.
Timing in favor of Team Liquid Philippines there. You know, fast start on the Turtle. They knew that these level 4s for Team Falcons are crucial for them. I mean, you're talking about the Kimmy, the Grok. You know, those are crucial ultimates that are needed. There's an Unbreakable, but it is on Ogwin, so he's gonna be fine for that. Ooh. But you know, Team Falcons now, I'd say they're in a position to go ahead and fight. If they want to choose a fight, they can take it on any of these lanes.
Uh-oh, Kaltizi finds Daddy JB, puts him to a third of his health. The patriarch of Liquid is fine. Down bottom, Flapteezy dueling against Sanford, gets the advantage. If Sanford on the Yuzhong is an early game threat,
yeah,
I think Flapteezy with the rework on Alice is just as bad. She's basically a sexier Uranus.
That's, hey, she could cosplay.
Daddy JP. Although you don't know, bro. Like, everyone calls JP Daddy JP, bro. GG, man.
That's 2 kills, almost taken at mid. JP survives via the Revitalize. You were saying?
I was saying, hey, well, what I was saying earlier is that as a level 4 is available, they'll pick a lane and they'll go for it. And that's what the tech charge was, man. You know, forget what I was saying about Alice cosplay, but hey, I'll tell you what, that's a move they can do time and time again in the mid lane.
You know what? It's the first time I've ever seen a Throne of Ruin charge that way.
Yeah.
Like, you do it from afar and then you throw out that gleam, shadow in, and then you pop them.
This is something
you can't do that with Uranus.
You can't. He's a lot more like, here I am. Yeah. there's not much of a...
He announces himself.
There's not much of a surprise factor when it's Uranus, you know, at least with Alice. But that's why the Alice has worked so well.
Wow, bro.
When she was available, was it week 6? She wasn't picked up too much, maybe 1 or 2 times.
Yep.
And then as the season went on and we got closer towards the end of the regular season, she was up in almost every game or banned.
I think this is the kind of Alice teams we're seeing in the scrims.
Yeah.
So now we've unlocked it. Now we know what it's like. Turtle spawns in the upper quarter. Not as early a start for Liquid. I think they're heeding what Falcons can throw at him.
Yeah, they're going to wait for Sanford to make his way up. He does have that Dragon Form and the Petrify.
Uh-oh.
Mount Shocker's going to be used, but they want a full fight for this.
Oh my god, bro.
Over the tech charge, with a secure and a big knockup. Ogwin falls. Kyle as well.
GG, bro.
Liquid clap back. They want to take down Few. He flickers out, but falls just as quickly. 3 for none plus the turtle. They want Flap. They don't gonna get him. In comes Sanji. The chef do be cooking, and it's spicy, baby. They do find
GG, bro.
Sanji's shaking that thing.
Shaking that thing. What a play for TLPH. I mean, it looks so good, Leo, for Team Falcons on the setup with a tech charge and everything else, but then TLPH was like, nah, we'll take the turtle and all the kills and we'll shake that thing in the middle of it.
Falcons wasn't ready. Folks, a quick look back at exactly what we mean by he is him. Sanford is currently #1 ranked all time as the Yuzhong. 31 games under his belt. This being that.
Yeah.
Oh no, they catch Flap!
Oh, it works so good, Leo. The lanterns from this Jushin for Sanji into everything that TLPH has, whether it's Oheb on the Ruby. Oh, there's a jump.
Synced up with Oheb.
Hola, bro. What is that BMI?
BMI, what was he thinking?
He's not thinking about all the crowd control that's being thrown at him, man. I mean, it's tough to escape that. You actually mentioned this with a Claude earlier on when we were waiting to jump in the game. It's like, it's a Claude.
Yeah, bro.
BMI plus the Purify. That's about all you have.
He had only one of those things.
He only had one of those.
And like, OF didn't have is all two, bro.
Both, the problem is TLPH has so much crowd control, so much CC that they can actually deal with anyone from Team Falcons.
Literally, they all have CC.
They all do.
So check how Marco is going to make the most of that. They're down 4K. Liquid can literally just, you know, press down on that wound.
Oh man, this makes me almost worried that if Team Falcons forces a team fight into this third turtle, that the same thing might just happen here because they're losing that economy now. So TLPH will start up this turtle. They have complete control. They're going to go for Ogwin. He's got to defensively tech charge out. Few though, is he going to do anything?
What the fuck was that you doing, bro? What?
Take him down as well. Slap easy going into the back.
Bro, just look at this mid.
If Team Falcons forces a
This
team
gimme,
fight
bro.
into this, Few though,
They
is he
had
gonna do
his
anything?
vision, but still.
Cracked in half. Marco with the defensive BMI. Slap easy falls. He's going to have the BMI on out of there just as quickly. The duet ain't going to hit no one. While Falcons are reeling, and they want to take down Kyle.
Oh, can they actually chase him down? He has the stacks here, but I think he's able to get away. Again, he is this Lancelot, but still, man, it's like TLPH can choose whatever they want and go for a team fight, even if it's extended. Because you look at this, where's that brunt of damage from Team Falcons going to come from? It's not enough yet. It's not online yet. Super Marco isn't there. He's still a ton of gold away from being online.
And Joseph, it's a very specific kind of damage.
Yes.
It is DOT, DPS at best. So they need Liquid to sit there, stand there and say, we won't fight back as much. But they won't have it. They are literally blitzkrieging. It's a Liquid stampede right now.
It is. You know what the problem is even if you want to wait, if you're Team Falcons, Team Liquid's not letting that happen. They have so many options. Even if it's just JP jumping in your back line to force a response, it's so difficult for Team Falcons to post up and be like, all right, let's play the defensive game here. Because now, I mean, talking about 8-11 into this game, they're down almost 8,000 gold. You know, in this situation with this kind of lineup, you don't really have much of a choice to kind of watch
only
it
late
on.
game can
You
help
gotta
them.
buckle up and hope that you even get to a late game.
And like they won't give, bro.
Falcons does have decent wave.
This game is
Looking
easy.
at how Ogwin can actually put up a wall, delay waves, use that as a specific tool. Few with that good range.
Tech charge?
Oh, they're fighting big! Tech charge with the wall coming in.
GG, bro. Oh, with 2-man oil.
There, the wall that Ogwin dropped. Flap is gonna take it as well. 3-0. Liquid are almost 10k up. Joseph, this is painful to watch.
You see what I'm saying? If you decide to fight in your Team Falcons, TLPH will take
Why
it.
are they even
Look at
trying
the
to
burst
fight
damage
out?
they did to Ogwin, who's supposed to be the tanky guy.
Speaking to all the fight fans out there, this is literally a fighter who is down on the 6 to 12 position, punching up. You just don't.
You just
You
can't.
protect yourself.
You've gotta gloves up. What is that? Was that what they're saying? Gloves up.
Put your gloves up.
Put your gloves up, man.
Cover
you know?
up.
But who? Paquito's not in the game, so who's gonna do that?
I was just about to get there. Ogwin can put up walls, control waves. Few can just pew away.
Yep.
Find a way to get Marco that farm he's looking for. Double lane while he can. Again, Liquid is gonna freeze now. Look how they're barely touching these waves. They're waiting for this Lord timer. They want to time it exactly on the spawn. They want this Lord to come at 10:15, not 45.
Yep, there it is.
GG, bro.
Right there. Oheb will go ahead and finish that off. And mind you, they already got one of the Holy Shields down too. I'm not sure if they actually got mid. Yeah, no, mid's still fine. They got the tier 2 there and top, but they got that Holy Shield down on the bottom side. So Team Falcons, you're looking at this. You're facing a 13-1 deficit, 10,000 gold. You know, where is this? Where is that hope? You were mentioned earlier that they could clear some of these waves out, but this is one of those things, man, again, where TLPH might just force this one in and punch it in for game 1.
You know what? It's a stroke of mad and evil.
It's just, bro, they didn't want that Lord to come as soon as they
to further delay
killed
Falcons
it.
wave clear.
They waited for timer. Timer is 41 seconds. 41 and 11.
It would be easier to get resources, right?
Yeah, they'd
but
be
if
able to
you
farm.
have tier 2s, it gets much harder. There goes the pulse.
no.
And there goes the
Nah, bro,
charge.
they will lose
But
this.
no, he's not tough enough. He gets squashed that fast.
Again, they went for the initiation. Ogwin burning the flicker, tech charge, and to get nothing. Unfortunately, it's Flap that went down. Now sitting at 0-5 on this Alice. Not the game that Flap was looking for. Or Team Falcons, they might be facing a very difficult base to defend here as they push in TLPH with a massive lead and everything else.
Yeah, bro.
Cracked
Oh,
the
with
base down bottom. They cracked
GG all.
Marco, folded him in half, and there's just 3 defenders left. I don't think this is possible. I think Falcons might have to just recover from the back as the base is up next. Lord still standing. Team Liquid
GG,
Philippines
bro.
stampede through game 1.
Game 1, reminding everyone
Via the howl that you mentioned as well, deny the first turtle. So Marco,
We won game 2, bro. Game 2.
Also open Philippines, they have a very clear idea, but instead of the YSS,
Wow.
it's Lancelot,
All
and
it is
now
on
Oleg can
Lancelot.
go back to playing into the marksman. You're not necessarily required to play fighters here, but you actually still could if there's going to be one open for you.
This is the lineup that has worked for Carl TC and Team Liquid Philippines. Get heroes that are, you know, very knowledgeable and familiar with the early game meta that we have so far. Getting those turtles are absolutely crucial. It depends. Now that the Arlot
1-1 into the Fred Kimi.
Sheesh.
I mean, they're willing to play Fred Kimi into the 1-1. If ever Liquid do actually want to go for it.
This is pretty
Fred-
unusual, you know?
Yeah.
Fred Arlot combo.
Not picked in the first or in the second for both teams.
Yeah, they want... Okay, Liquid pick up the... back in Season 7. Fine with that.
I think based on the Alice and the Gacha of Team Liquid Philippines, he's
So
gonna have to
Granger,
be really careful
Super
with
Marvel,
his approach.
Granger is
Falcons to
scary.
equal.
We're about to jump in.
Yes.
Game
Fuck.
1 was
Welcome
devastating.
to
Team
Mobile
Falcons.
But
Legends.
legend has it that
Has
when
it.
Titans collide, you can't help but get a long series. So game 1,
That's true.
that was just a taste. I'm
That
here
was-
for the whole course.
Okay. All right. I want to believe it too, man. You know, we're sitting at the table for this one. I will say this, though. Looking at the emblem breakdown, looking at the lineup that Team Falcons brought to Game 2, I share the same sentiments with what our panelists said here. You know, one of the great things is the utility they have. They have Matilda locked in. This is much better for Super Marco. He's now got the Granger, so he's got some range to work with.
And the telltale sign that you respect what your opponents brought in game 1,
Yep.
look at the absurd amount of purifiers.
I was going to say.
I'm pretty sure if Flapteasy wasn't on an Arlet, he might have also rocked like a purifier if he was like a CC or something.
It is a 4-man.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, because again, you can't put a purifier.
I told him, bro. He just wants gameplay. I don't know why.
Crowd control is the Team Liquid Philippines MO is. You know,
Yeah.
when they go into a match, they want to make sure that they don't just have damage. They have ways to dish out that damage efficiently. So you want crowd control, which they still have now in spades.
And that's why I think, you know, the Team Falcons took what happened to them in Game 1, and they're like, we're going to go in better prepared for it. So what better way to do that than have a Matilda with you in the hands of Ogun, which can help you be a little more versatile and mobile.
Which I think is an answer to Liquid's, I guess, less crowd control centric lineup.
Yeah.
Upon further evaluation, it's more damage now.
Magic.
Yeah, bro.
Even
JP got
Redmore,
it.
I saw drool a little bit, was like, ooh, still the Luna? Really? Because that is such a specific choice to make. That's a decision that they made in tandem with their coaches, Coach RC and Coach Tic Tac. Sanford here, going to the back line, throws out that shadow. Ruin, no one home. Few less than half health as Carl just wails away at the turtle, securing it. JP still alive. Revitalize AOG on out. The brilliance in final slash.
GG, bro.
Cannon, Sanji
Looking good
falls.
for Falcon.
So does JP. Falcons clap back.
Oh, they clap back. They do give up that turtle, one in the hands of Carl TZ, but good pickups here. Grabbing a couple of kills to put him on the board for Team Falcons. A much better start. And I got to say, a much better start just for Flap alone, man. Remember, he struggled on the Alice in Game 1. Well, now he's got a double early kill on this Arlot, who's going to be very important for them as they get through this game.
Already you can see how different Liquid's play is when they have less crowd control. They were playing on a clock there. They were counting the moments when they could get away with a turtle take, but Flap wasn't having any of it. They punished him hard for overstaying, because what are you going to do with an angry Arlot on you, man? Like, he is going to just sustain through the damage you were dishing out, especially in the early game.
Yeah, now he's got the Fury Hammer off of that, so a little bit of extra damage and that penetration to go in and help him. So now, if they wait even for the next objective or they try to set something up in one of these lanes, Flap alone is going to be someone. Again, that fight was started off from Sanford deciding to go in on the Alice, popping that Throne of Ruin, and not be able to really catch anything. It was a delayed kind of...
Bro, Flapteasy was like literally best EXP laner
A great setup
for
and
like
a very minor lead to go ahead and work with. And mind you, they didn't even really have to use much of their utility. You know,
I
they
don't
didn't have to
know, yeah,
pop all
that
their
AP
purifiers
brain
or anything
won, bro.
like that. It's like they backed away from the game plan of TLPH, and they responded accordingly.
Yep, they were very much aware of the turn. They planned for that.
Yes,
And that puts
Poquito
them up
skin,
1,000
bro,
gold.
on him.
Liquid now, trying to push him back out of their side of the jungle. Kyle TZ bullying his way towards a small camp steal.
Yep.
Kyle TZ asserting himself. Traction ball thrown out by Few. There's a taunt by Kyle TZ. JP accepts a good chunk of damage from Few with half health.
Okay, again though, a lot. I mean, if that traction pulse was used, it's more like if we could get something, great. If not, that's fine. Flask of the Oasis now picked up here too for Ogwin in the second fight for this turtle. The second turtle of the game is going to be fought.
I don't know, bro. M2 blacklist won na. Oh yeah, M2. Arey, no, M2 blacklist won.
Dashes on through, but answered by another
GG's,
final
bro.
flash. KyleTzy secures the turtle.
Oh.
They're fighting back. KyleTzy goes down. There's a Zaman force. Ohem
Look
pushes
at
it back
them,
down,
bro.
goes Flap. And just like that, Liquid are in the driver's seat. 2 free kills was a major objective.
They just dissipated that little minor lead, about 1K that Team Falcons had. They got themselves the second turtle. So TLPH will find an answer, and they're going to be looking to take a little bit more if they can here. So KyleTzy won't be able to grab that buff, but that was a big swing in favor of TLPH from letting things back into the balance, you know, from letting it not slip out for Team Falcons.
And what's dangerous, Joseph, is the fact that they changed nothing about their approach.
It was the same.
Literally the same thing. Oh, we're gonna blitz down the turtle and then clap back when we can.
Yeah.
I think they were just checking ranging in the first
Bro,
engagement.
Alice is
And now they know
GG.
better what Falcons is capable of. They know what FlapTzy is willing to do.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. That's it. A missed final slash.
I don't do.
Flash, and you know how many times that
Wait.
TLPH,
Like-
they're always like that, man. They might, you know, kind of get caught in the early game, but once
Yeah,
something
bro,
like that
M2,
happens, like a
M2,
big
like-
fight like that happens, they're able to
It
get
was
rid of
literally
themselves very
him
quickly.
that
Catch
FlapTzy.
Sanji. Kenny Brilliance out just in the nick of time. Gets it. Doesn't spend the flicker. Close call for the chef.
Great for him to keep on to the flicker too. I was almost half expecting him to use it, but knowing the limitations here, once again, TLPH will go ahead and just set things up. 30 seconds away from this turtle. You can already see too, once the items were coming into place, they've already got those first items being locked in. Oheb too could be a problem here if they just let him have his day here.
All right. By dropping the Zaman Force, he does chunk that turret down to half health. TLPH, amazing
Wow.
map control with the small window of opportunity they got.
Sanji
to
is not throwing,
snap
bro.
themselves into a 1,000 gold lead approaching.
Yep.
This is a good look for them going into Turtle 3.
It's funny, man. It's literally what we saw for after Turtle 1 for Team Falcons. Now it's the case for TLPH. So we'll see if Team Falcons has an adjustment themselves. Again, they've got so many kind of ways to cover down with
Level 8 and level 10.
purifies here. But we'll see if they can actually take the last turtle of the game for them. Flap's going to be able to jump in, but it's Sanford leading that charge again. What can they do here? Traction pulse thrown out too. They're going to go.
AOG coming in. Daddy JP, all eyes on him. Zaman Force thrown out as
Wow.
well. 3 go just as quickly. Few is up next. Didn't even get the purifiers.
Wow.
Marco falls. Baby Cakes doing work. Ooh la la.
And that was a stampede if I've ever seen one. TLPH just completely wrecked Team Falcons in that last turtle fight. It looked like nothing was going well for them, even though they burned the purifiers and everything else. Few didn't get the time to do it, but man,
It's just
it
this
just seemed like they
Radiant
didn't
is
stand
like
a chance in that team fight.
It's a swing and a miss. You mid-block
trying to
a
win
low
team fight now.
swing
He's not
by
farming, bro.
purifying
Look at
into
that
a lineup that has
KyleTzy's
so
level.
much damage
Yeah.
and just the right amount of CC to get it in. One more look at it, and
Look at this.
I think Liquid just moved too fast that Falcons wasn't sure if should we go for the turn or the
Yeah.
steal. Turn of the steal, and it was too late.
It was a complete, like that is a stampede, man. That's what I'm saying. Like it looked like Team Falcons wasn't sure what they wanted to do in that team fight. And TLPH was like, we don't want to give them that opportunity to even think about it. We're just going to go.
It's an identity crisis on the first date. Like, who
Yeah.
am I?
Who are you? You know, and by the time you don't even realize it, the date's done.
What do you want for dessert? Who am I?
I'm back at home, man, you know? I'll tell you what, though, TLPH, it took them a little bit longer to get to this point, but it's more or less the same.
Yeah, bro,
as
I'm
game one.
I'm
They've
still
now got
thinking
themselves
that.
a good, comfortable lead. They've got a couple items, you know, each member here, and you almost, I think this is going to be Holy Crystal for Oheb. Oheb
Well,
has been
maybe some
nearly
GG
untouched.
shit
He's
by this
3-0-2. I don't know if he's
Granger.
used the Purify much.
And that is a missed opportunity. Oh no, oh no, Liquid! Bear down on a few once more, force him back. KyleTzy just acting as the shield for Falcons as another thrown of Rowan. Puts him down to half health. He's backing up. Down goes Flap. Flap sacrificed himself so the rest of Falcons can back off.
Again, how many times can you do this? You know, how many times can you take the punishment if you're FlapTzy here? He had such a good start in this game too. The double kill off in the early game, but now he's, you know, and you can't blame him. That's kind of his job. He's got to force himself into these situations where he's trying to get a final slash off to give them an advantage.
You know what the hard truth is? Even if this went extremely well for Flap, he's not the one Falcons want to succeed. They want to put money on View. They want to put money on Marco. And that's not even happening.
It's crazy how different even this Alice is working for TLPH in the previous game, man. And it's, Sanford's not doing anything fancy. He's just pretty much like, he hasn't died, that's one thing, but he's utilizing that flicker and that Throne of Ruin combo really, really well. That's zoning out Team Falcons. And, you know, trying to put the money on the right heroes here, on the right members, is that much more difficult when you got Sanford up in the front of the wall.
But looking at how Falcons is reacting to it, they have 3 Purifies.
Yeah.
So what 40 is doing is essentially canceling and negating these Purifies. Which
Not luck, bro. It's all about skills and
Exactly.
calculations
So,
in pro
again,
games.
he just becomes a sexier Uranus. He's just literally standing around them, waltzing around, forcing a response so the rest of Liquid can dish out the damage.
Yeah, I definitely choose Alice any day over the Uranus, you know? That's going to be the case for, I think, a lot of the teams here throughout the playoffs. It was already the case for the end of the regular season, and now we're seeing in the hands of TLPH. Oh, they're just limit testing here for Carl TZ. Again, wanting to get these shields, the Lord is going to go ahead and walk up on the top side. We'll get this Holy Shield down up top. TLPH finding themselves again with a massive lead now at this point, almost 10,000, nearing that 9,000 mark. Tier 2 turrets will fall, and these shields being held onto for Team Falcons. So they're going to have to figure something out quick here, Leo.
They held on to that mid lane inhibitor. The shield there is going to stand for 1 more minute. That's wise for Falcons. I think they did the right thing. Because imagine if you even lost that resource. Imagine just
Bro,
by not
Freddy doesn't
touching
have
that
2 items.
siege minion.
Yeah.
You would have flubbed and got a free wave clear. Falcons are still in this. I think Falcons are still locked in. I'm thinking of ways that they could clap back. At least number 1, Marco isn't exactly starving. That there is some resources coming into this Granger. Flap Easy, we talked about this so many times. You can miss 99% of your final slashes, but if inside your base you can wipe them out with that last one.
It's that one.
It's that one.
Yeah, that one can change the course of the game.
So Cope is alive.
The Cope is alive, but I think in order for it to actually become a threat, they're going to have to get that, you know, the gold and the items over here on Super Marco especially, because yeah, crowd control wise, you got that covered for Team Falcons. You got a lot of utility. You got to be able to go ahead and capitalize on that. And who is going to be doing that? Super Marco, and he's just not there yet. He was about 2,000 gold behind Oheb. So I think if you're looking at Team Falcons on how they can go ahead and maintain themselves into this game, it's really buying enough time to get Super Marco to the point where he needs to be. We've seen him do it before, man.
Yep.
So you can't count them out completely, even though this is a massive lead right now for TLPH, and they're taking just about everything they want.
It's not impossible. Team Falcons and Team Liquid PH right now, because of this 10,000, 11,000 gold lead, are playing their own little sadistic version of Pac-Man. One of them is dodging, while the other is just moving around, trying to get resources and score up and close that gap. Liquid are doing this very, very disgustingly. Despite the Matilda on the other side, Liquid are so mobile. Again, you have that Gleam, you have a Lancelot that can dash on through, you have an AOG, you have a Gatot Kacha that can go, from point to point, little corners of the map.
Yeah, and he's like, look at him, JP will just post up, and he can get out that way too. So Lord's already secured, they might force a fight.
Throne of Ruin, 540, and they're engaging. They do get that engagement underneath that orange, Zaman Force. Not a good look for Liquid to overextend. Falcons back off.
They do. They're going to go ahead and disengage from that, but that was all to get this Lord. Good thing, I will say this, Team Falcons held on to the Purifies. Yeah, a flicker was burned in that exchange. Flaps doesn't have that, but they've got the Purifies ready. They have a little bit of time to go ahead and prep up for this Lord push up top. And Team Falcons, if you really look at this lineup, oh no, are they going to try to make a play? Okay, they did. Ogun did punch forward with that circling eagle, but they've got enough time to reset here and get ready for this base defense.
Interesting pivot.
Yeah.
Suddenly turning over to Sanji when he was expecting to turn on Carl DZ.
Yeah.
But I guess they were just buying time, because look, Falcons are forced to Ube to even respond to anything Liquid is throwing their way. They do eventually get to this Lord. JP with the AOG, fighting underneath this tier 3. Not a good look. JP falls.
Oh, they're going to be able to go. Now Sanji in trouble, takes a shot himself. enough, but Carl,
Oh
they
my
just
God.
want that turret. That's all they're going to be able to get.
2 for 1. Inhibitor falls in mid. Now Kyle underneath Carl's blade. Just taking down about half health as they dodge out through the taunt. Catches Carl. The Phantom Execution out.
Oh, and that gave him enough space. Oheb was there to back him up with his Almond Force, but it looks like that's all they'll get. That's why I'm saying Team Falcons, man, imagine they're down 11,000 gold.
Arey, just look at that gold, bro. Anyone will be cocky.
That base turret up top didn't go down.
It
It's
was a
literally
65,
11K.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Lord fell even before Liquid knew that this was a real fight. And it was a matter of, let's just get that mid lane inhibitor.
Arey,
Since
they have
Falcon
Matilda.
is forced
That's
to
why,
play
bro. If they had
together,
any other
they can't clear that
roamer,
lane.
like,
Liquid
it was
just
GG for
decided
them.
we are collateral damage.
Yep.
JP falling. Who else died? Sanji falling.
Yeah.
Like, that was the necessary trade for that mid lane inhibitor to fall.
And that's, I think, is that just going to be one of the cases because of the lineup that they have where it's like they have to throw some bodies at this lineup that Team Falcon has just to get some of these inhibitor turrets down.
I'm guessing it is a one-time sacrifice, a one-time payment. It's not a subscription, Joseph.
Just one time.
Yep, you literally,
Lifetime.
you do that, it's lifetime. Yeah, you have access to it all the time because they have access to that mid lane all the time.
Mid lane now. Oh, Sanford does jump in with a gleam, but again, you got to start respecting what this lineup from Team Falcons can do. I think even in a sense, you already saw the preview of damage that they're able to pump out if TLPH somehow overextends. Looking at the items though too, Super Marco, he's still, 1,000 plus gold behind Oheb, but you look at the items he's got, he's in a fighting position now on the Granger.
He is, but it's not optimal. He has what, 2 stacks on that Sky Piercer?
Yeah, not much.
All the while Oheb is up, yes, 1,000 and change, but he hasn't even built his full arsenal yet. So that means he's going for the most expensive version of a gold lane mage.
Yeah, he might as well. Again,
He's got
at
a
this
power
point,
spike incoming still.
he's still got it.
Oh, they dropped the Salmon
Right.
Force underneath Kyle T.
Oh.
Traction falls thrown out. AOG from Daddy
Wow.
JP. And an Appraiser's Wrath. Not enough to keep Kyle alive. Look at the back line. Sanji
Oh.
finds few. And that'll be 2 for free. Liquid chasing down Daddy Ogwin. Who's your daddy? So far, JP is lording over all of Falcons as Sanji bites it. 2 for 1, the trade.
That was an interesting trade too. I know Sanji went down. He was there to zone out Super Marco into the base. This might give an angle for TLPH to get another turret. I'm not sure if they can end it though. They might push for it.
Uh-oh. Carl Teasy underneath. Flap Teasy doing his darndest to clear the wave. Divert attention away from TLPH. Ending
Wow.
the game. Oh, have finds Super Marco. Salmon Force underneath.
Nah,
the base.
bro.
Flap Teasy
They
up.
didn't want.
And there's just a base left. Waves are crashing in as Liquid.
Arey?
Smell match point just mere inches away. The base gets cracked.
Wow.
The cavalry march
Thanks.
2-0.
Thanks for capping.
Fly as he is. Actually a very high risk pick. They're gonna
You have a Korean legit historical figure
Yeah.
going around who can see the map. That's what's missing, I think. Vision. Liquid.
double it.
Thanks for capping, bro.
Maybe should be we're gonna handed them into the there's nice.
Hey, I'm Naisu and this is Leo to bring you game 3 of this best of 5. And man, oh man, has it looked bad for Team Falcon so far.
They need an updraft. They need a little bit of a breeze. And I think the speed that this draft
Why are
game
they
3
only
might
picking
serve that
Kimi,
up.
bro?
Very sustainable in the gold lane. That Bane, the Khalid and Ogwin. Few's been holding on to this. And come on, it's old versus new. Uranus versus a sexier Uranus.
So, we mentioned there earlier, it's a cosplay battle, man. But this time around, I gotta say, I want to lean towards. I'm happier that Flap went with the Uranus.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because
What is
like
it? Simpler wins?
I think that might be the case for Flap, man. Ogwin? Yeah, he's gonna get away. But like, I think he needs that because the Allison game 1 was not it. He tried to do things on the Arlott in game 2, had a little bit of a success, but now you put a Uranus in the hands of Flap. I feel like this might be an opportunity for him to go ahead and just do what he needs to do and be that upfront guy to then give space to Super Marco to shine on this Bane here.
You know
Maybe
what?
that's a part of it.
Those bespectacled gentlemen up in the higher benches did mention that if you put a hero like Uranus on Flapteezy, you kind of buy time and space for the other half of the map so Marco can farm. Now Ogwin here put down an inch away from his death. Didn't even bother the flicker. He's like, I know you can't kill me.
Kyle DG will be level 5 bro.
Situation. I almost expected him to flicker there. Again, he still has a quick sand guard, so that's going to be fine. But also, mind you, we are on a turtle, though. This might bring into a fight. They're going to jump in.
Mount Shocker already thrown out that boat. Real world manipulation coming in. Carl,
But still,
they can get out of dodge, but no! They force the engage. Sanford gleams on out of here. I think Ogwin and Flap want more. Liquid ain't giving any.
Yeah, no, there's good zoning there. Oheb in trouble. Whoa!
Did not see him coming. Oheb thought he could fight back, but instead, Marco flickers in and spits on that thing.
He shaked that thing.
He shaked it.
Man, the Bane. We were wondering if it's going to pop up. It pops up here in Game 3. And this is a great thing that Team Falcons need in order to go ahead and get themselves in a position. They might be relying on everybody's favorite gold lane hero right now, Bane.
He's been my favorite hero for about half a decade now.
Yeah, that's true.
And what makes it so good is, sure, Liquid got a turtle, but Falcons got the best target, the gold laner. They took down Oheb.
Yeah, they did. And that's a great way to go ahead and stop him from getting the leads he's had the previous 2 games. Now, it's not anything big. You can see this here. It looks like, is Super Mario just going to rush the Holy Crystal?
Yes.
Just get that damage.
That's what you do.
Get that Deadliest Catch and get that heal.
If you're not in any immediate danger, you just greed out and say, I'm just going to go for the Holy Crystal. What are you going to do about it?
Oh, man, that's a scary thing to think about, you know, of TLPH. But, again, we have to see if Team Falcons can maintain that kind of pressure, man. Like, they got to be able to utilize that. And, you know, if you think about it, that would be a great setup utilizing the Khalid they brought to this game. If Ogwin can actually get a setup that he's looking for, because, again, in Game 2 with the Matilda, he wasn't really able to do that. You know, a lot of the times they were just collapsed down on, they had to get disengaged, but with the Khalid, I think it's a different story. The panel even said, give him a hero that can be annoying. Well, I think this is one of the heroes other than the Hilda that was banned out to be that hero for Ogwin.
All right, Few catches Carl-DZ on him. Goes up and takes the disguise,
GG,
but Carl ain't having any of it. Takes a few shots away, not just from the turret, but from the Mount Shocker. Kyle takes him down, and JP does try to bring out the extraction point, but it's too little too late. There's no jungler for Liquid coming into the second turtle. Now they take down Ogwin. Liquid with a vengeance.
Oh, I was just going to say that's a great opportunity for them to take this turtle, but now that Ogwin's gone down, they're just going to wait for Carl to be back here.
Yep, here he comes. Via the flying cloud as Oheb gets popped by Marco once more.
Wow, that doesn't feel good. You know, that's Super Marco's eaten well this game, at least for that. They're still going to go ahead and contest this turtle. They don't want it to go in the hands of Carl-DZ, but he does just grab it easily. Sanford will flicker on out. Oh, disengage.
There's a glorious pathway. JP and the rest of Liquid can actually choose the fight that they're going to pick, but he gets trapped between 4 members of Falcons. How about some roast horse, everybody?
Yep. JP goes down. Right now, Team Falcons in a better position than throughout the entire of the series. Yes, it's not a major lead or anything like that, but they're sitting good. I would say even again, this pressure they've been putting in the gold lane at Super Marco now. Whoa! Goodbye, Sanford. Oh, hold on.
Real manipulation trying to punish Flap. They do get him, but I'll tell you now, that's still a good trade for Falcons.
They also get that turret, so great play on the macro sense of things here. I'm not sure if O's going to go for Oheb. If he dies here again, that's going to be crucial for TLPH. They're going to have to help Oheb get back into this game. Traction pulse used up, but it's just JP that gets grabbed into it.
See, that's the thing. It's difficult for Liquid to put Oheb in a spot where he can farm freely and safely. There's so much going for him. A chubby old crab man with a cannon for an arm. You have a Korean legit historical figure going around who can see the map. That's what's missing, I think, vision. Liquid doesn't have the same kind of vision that Falcons does.
Yeah, they don't have that vision, but they have the box. The panel. Whoa!
We just skipped it for a second and Carl pops. Marco, how?
What just happened? I did not expect Super Marco to go down just to Carl-DZ when he was up there on that side.
I thought it was the Bane that randomly bursts people. What's going on? Flapteezy gets the glorious pathway and the railroad manipulation on him. Throwing out that Mount Shocker. Too much damage. Ogwin gets popped by Oheb. Baby cakes are clapping back. 2 for free. Make that 3 for Count and Marco, who just comes in on a cloud. That's hilarious.
What just happened, man?
Liquid Stampede.
They stampeded, started with the perfect target. It was
0
Super
to
Marco.
60, man.
That's just what they do. And now this third turtle. Mind you, I think throughout the series, Carl TZ has all the turtles in his hands, man.
He does.
I think so.
Arey, ask na bro.
8, 9.
I'm just watching
And
the
again,
junglers, bro.
objectively, TLPH is just playing better. Even if they lose some of these.
Arey, it's just jungle gap, bro. Kyle
They're
TZ is like literally getting
where it just turns the game in their favor.
jungle gap,
That's not how the
rotation
Animal
gap,
Kingdom
bro.
works. Goats
Well,
do not have a
Just look at their farm speed.
Hey, you heard him in the opening.
Even though he has YSS,
Yep.
He's not
he
chasing
is wasting
He's
a
completely
lot of
on-
time.
Is this New
in
Game
this
Plus?
Kyle
This is New
TZ.
Game Plus. Game of the Year edition.
Game of the Year edition, New Game Plus for Carl TZ right now.
Hey, our game did win a few awards at the
that's true.
Mobile Game Awards this year, so
That's true, that's true.
And like
You're right
this
about that one.
Falcons is
And Ogwin gets caught.
lack
Goes
of
badly. Daddy JP means business.
CC, bro.
Plus, I
They
see
don't
the
have
members
enough
of
CC.
Liquid. Oh, they force him to go the other way. The conceal from Ogwin. This is just a matter of time.
Run,
A
Ogwin.
formality. Ogwin can't even sacrifice himself to the turret.
Well,
He's wasting their time.
He's wasting their time and look it up top. He's bought enough time for Super Marco to go ahead and push it back.
Bro, this mage, Laura, what the
Oh,
fuck?
but still
Arey, bro, few fell hard, bro.
finds
Few
it
fell
for
hard.
Ruin, able to
He used to be
slow
such a good
the assault.
mid laner, bro. I
Might go
don't
down
know
here, Kyle
his
TZ throwing out
positioning.
these swords and arrows and swords. Finally he falls, and in mid, Flap TZ pushing them all back.
Okay.
Some peace and quiet for a second here.
I would say that wasn't so bad for Team Falcons. Yeah, they lost a couple bodies. They were able to get the tier 2 up top. That whole
Arey,
thing that
bro,
Oakland
literally
started
jungle and
by,
mid cap.
Let me tell you something, running off on it.
It's not even EXP and gold
Yeah,
laner's
not
fault,
enough time
bro.
to go ahead and at least get a turret. Now, in the grand scheme of things, is that going to change much? Right now, TLPH is still in that driver's seat. They're able to go ahead and control this because the Lord is coming up in about 15.
It feels like it's slowing the inevitable. But if that happens one more time, if some way, somehow, Falcons shrink this 800 gold lead from Liquid and maybe take it up to their side, put it at about 2,000, 3,000, then maybe Marco can be once again that force of nature that gets them on the board.
If somehow Marco bursts one of the crucial members of TLPH.
Kyle,
Carl or Ohib?
Carl or even Sanji, maybe?
Even Sanji. He can burst.
Any of these cores.
Yeah. If he bursts, basically if he bursts anybody, that's a big help for Falcons into this Lord. I think they'll take their time though, because again, they were fighting into a box of Sanji. Sanji, with this whole E-pick was highlighted in the panel of being deadly. Oh, whoa!
Carl TZ here!
Oh!
With death against 2.
Ohib.
And now Ohib barely alive. Mount Shocker, they know how low he is. They see him. Sanford throwing of Rowan, but it's not enough to stop Falcons from taking him down. Few falls, no trade
GG team
for
fight.
Liquid. And it's just a free pickoff. Liquid overextended.
Man, a whole lot was thrown there.
Yeah.
Ogwin is on that side. I don't know if they're going to start the Lord off of that.
Arey,
It's only
just
Sanford
do this-
goes
that
down.
wave,
Now we
like,
got Florida.
got
Remember, this is flying
early gap,
clouds.
nah.
So we can join in this fight, but it looks like they're going to try to at least blitz it a little bit. Oh no, TLPH is back for this fight. They want to wait for Sanford to be up. They drop down the pathway.
Lord is very low. Kyle
GG.
DZ secures, and the arena goes wild. Kyle gets popped by Carl. Carl DZ looking to survive, and he will.
Wow, bro.
An amazing sandstorm.
GG Khalid, bro. GG Khalid.
Marco, and now it's just Sanford left. 40's holding on against 3 members.
Look
of
at that
Falcons.
Pain's heal, bro.
Impossible to win, but he might take.
Look at that Pain's heal, bro. Pain heal.
It's a wipeout that Team Falcons needed, and my God, what a raging sandstorm from Ogwin to set that thing up and capitalize on what Team Falcons did.
Falcons used Carl TZ's anger and vengeance and forced him to overextend, equal to the rest of Liquid overextending, and then they caught him with that 2 ult combo.
They got him, man, and you're seeing it. This is the switch. This is the draft. And I'm talking about the gust of wind that these Team Falcons needed here. It's a step in the right direction. It's not going to win them the game just yet, unless somehow
Wait,
they able to
son.
get the right targets down. This Lord is making its way towards the base of TLPH, and they're going to try to hold it here. They drop down the glorious pathway. But where do they go? Deadliest Catch dropped down 2. They're going to clear out that Lord. Takes a couple hits on the turrets, but they maintain the top and mid turret.
It's damage control mode for Liquid. As for the first time in this whole series, 3 games in, they are down 3,000 gold. And they're staring down
defense,
Falcons push across all 3 lanes. I'll tell you now, Joseph, looking at a Bane on the opposite side, looking at it at 6-1 and 2, it's not a good feeling.
It's not, man.
It's scary.
Especially when he's waddling in front of you, man. And if you get to see him on a cloud, even more so is it devastating.
Crabs aren't supposed to be that high up in the sky. That's how God meant him to go.
I've been asking for this since the regular season. I wish we had a Bane cam.
Oh my God.
You know?
Dude, Sky Piercer on the Bane.
I wonder how many stacks he has. Are we able to check how many stacks the Bane has?
Minimum 4.
Minimum 4.
Minimum 4.
Dude, he's got the, and he just got the wings. So he's even faster now.
Wow.
And shielded.
A little more sustainable. As if the single click on the ale wasn't enough.
Yeah, he's a little more chunky now, I'd say. You know,
he's
this
all
is
tummy.
Yeah, this is. I don't know.
Massive push up top 2. All right, Liquid answers back.
All right, what can TLPH do here? I mean,
Let me go Susu, bro.
I gotta say, it's looking a little dicey for TLPH. You can't count them out. Just like we were saying that in the previous game with Team Falcons. This kind of lineup, you even saw how tanky Sanford can be on the Alice. But I think, even to an extent, they just got caught in a bad team fight position. OHEB has struggled, and I think this is the sentiment here with our gold laners right now. You know, the typical heroes that we usually see, they're having a really hard time in the current meta.
Yeah, I think what you could call that whole situation where they got wiped out is a string of bad decisions.
Yeah.
And hard punishes from Falcons. That means if Liquid answers half of that equation with better decisions going into the late game, and they should be fine. They only really have to worry about Falcons' positioning, Falcons' propensity to
What's happening?
ult combo, which is so devastating. Liquid got caught from out of nowhere with that. They got clocked. They got gassed immediately. So if Liquid can see that, then they should be fine. Easier said than done, obviously, because Falcons has better vision overall.
I think Ogwin's trying to
For me, bro, like,
what he did before. He's
this MPL, like, Demon Kite is the best jungler, bro.
Are
they going to just go ahead and stop them? They're going to go for this lore, though. It's for the taking.
Traction Pulse zoning out Liquid. As Sanji Falls didn't even get the use of most of that real-world manipulation. Sanford comes in, taking down Marco. A huge shutdown for the Apex Predator. He's still alive, but just barely as Kyle takes him out. 2 for 1 the trade. Ogwin once again to the back line, taking down OHEB. But the Filipino sniper survives. In comes Carl Teasy. Suddenly Falcons are so chunky, even a Lancelot can't put a dent on him.
Ooh, that could have gone way worse if OHEB went down too, but man, Sanji deleted in that fight. They lost a ton of damage on the profile here for TLPH. And for Team Falcons, they're walking in with this next Lords toward the base.
More than just damage, I think it's it's the box.
Bro, did you notice? Look at this. Khalid is going damage build. Wow. GG, bro. Jeez.
Damage on the profile here for TLPH. And for Team Falcons, they're walking in with this next Lords toward the base.
More than just damage, I think it's the utility. It's the box that Sanji provides that was so important for Falcons to find and to neutralize. Oh my God, Carl Teasy put down 1/8 of his health. That was scary.
Yeah, he's got to go back, heal up there, dealing with this Lord.
Yeah,
they do have the waves cleared out though, so they'll be able to
it
just, they lost another base turret.
In like Falcons, there's no one to go back line now. So like, yeah.
They should be able to maintain this last base turret.
That's why he's dishing out so much damage to that danger, bro.
This is not how
Stallions
are meant to live. This is not their natural habitat. A closed off space just inside your base where Falcons cordon off, where you're allowed to roam. They need free range. They need a lot of land mass. And Liquid are denied that. Falcons are up 5,000 gold. I'll tell you now, worse than the amount of gold is again the lack of vision and effective space to move around. That's why Ogwin is capable of finding OHEB so easily.
Yeah, this, like I said, this is a tough game for OHEB. You know, you can see he's got some items, but he's not going to have any stacks, or literally no stacks at all in the Sky Piercer, but also
he owes stacks.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the defensive items he needs either to withstand that. He's literally relying on his dash and the flicker.
But that's the thing. Would you build a defensive item on a Granger in this case? Yeah, because you're still lacking damage. Is there... All right, this is rhetoric, but Is there enough damage on Carl Easy to scare Falcons? I tell you now, no.
No.
He's been puncturing through dudes for the better part of the past 5 minutes to no effect.
And that's what I'm saying, man. It's
Oh!
hold on, Stanford, okay.
That is the Mountain Shocker and the Traction Pulse already. Okay, so Liquid standing their ground, forced out 2 ults.
They forced out 2 ults. I think if you look at this too, again, this is one of those situations where TLPH is in that position where we need those items, and by that I mean especially on Sanford and especially on JP to go ahead and tank up a lot of what's being thrown at them. But even so, if they have those items, it's also protecting OHEB. A Super
Do
Marco
you think Aurora
can
will...
appear from
I
anywhere.
don't know,
So
bro.
OHEB, the problem, like put yourself in OHEB's shoes. He's got to keep his head literally on a swivel, man, like 360. He's got to look for...
Who knows, bro? Like other teams got
They can appear from anywhere.
time to like
He needs the 4th, the 5th, the 6th.
Yeah.
There's so many
practice
things coming at him.
and like
he's
come
the
up with
only
new
real
stats.
reliable source of damage. Because Carl Easy has to think of the retribution too. See, a lot of these wipeouts, they happen pre or post Lord because they come from that moment, that singular need.
I mean, if you really think about it too, Leo, like even if Sanji, if he sets up the RWM, he's like a sitting target. Like he might be like he's not getting the full use out of his RWM in a lot of these fights.
Not in the last Lord. Mountain Shocker coming in. Kyle Teasy sees all of them.
Oh, look at Ogwin
posting up. Oh, I don't know if OHEB knows.
Did they get information here? Sanji and OHEB both there. Ogwin going for the back.
Glorious pathway dropped in. Kyle Teasy secures it. Look at the back. Ogwin totally misses as OHEB.
Bro, look at the Khalid damage. Wow.
Oh!
And in comes Marco. Carl Teasy. OHEB and JP retreat.
Wow, wow, bro.
Lord. This is not
Bane.
worth it.
Super Marco's waited all series for this, and he finally gets it on the Bane. They'll clear out the Lord, and they're ready to go for Carl Teasy tries to delay it.
And it's just delaying the inevitable as Team Falcons
Sheesh.
get on the board, denying the sweep.
Going to a sweep.
But the call
Marco,
says
bro,
not
Marco.
Miracle. Got Crystal, and then he goes for Skype. You bro with 2 swords.
Obviously the richest guy, going back considering that it's a very well dynamic option for him.
Yeah, considering that OHEB is Super Marco, I believe, I don't know if these rankings already include the playoff games that we've seen, or if this is heading into the regular season.
Actually, see for them just
Kill,
going
rah.
back into the Team Liquid Philippines against Team Falcon matchup.
Yeah, bro, they are on winning streak.
Because of their
But who knows? They just have to deny that domain guys. No, domain guy.
that they have in the
Hero pool, bro.
If there is a change for Team Liquid Philippines, maybe it's their
His Harriet is scary, bro. What the fuck?
We saw them kind of
That
moving
domain.
with their aggression when they're with expanding, but for Team
They can? They're gonna rush it even?
you don't want to set up off an ace card this early in the draft, picking up the Lunox.
How greedy are they gonna go? Are they gonna go for like a high loss or a back shot at Rome, or are they just gonna go straight up go Jawhead or something like that? Jawhead, Grok, something that's just gonna be oppressive at the center of the map.
Right.
That's gonna pair well. Like if Liquid wanna end this,
Arey,
they just wanna go,
bro.
like,
It's just
pure aggro
gold
mode, stampede
per
mode,
game.
you go for a roamer such like that, or will they try to find stability and pick up a roamer that wants to revitalize?
His playstyle is like that, bro. He will get lots of gold.
Previously mentioned.
They can even deny the Khalid from a while ago that was utilized
He's
by
not noob, bro. What
Ogwin
the fuck?
to their advantage just because of the setup.
No one is
and,
noob.
You know, the
And
plays
Proteins.
being there for Team Falcons, but I think they're going to be
GG,
replicating
same
the
draft.
same 3 picks that they have had in game number 3. The Uranus, which is obviously a Flap TZ, Kimmy being a few hero. This is quite, you know, similar to what we've seen, but yeah, if you're Team Liquid Philippines, how do you approach this? Do you also go with the same idea? Just be more careful in terms of the execution, just like what OHEB didn't do in game number 3?
I think they're considering whether or not Sanford should go for the Alice again, or if they should try something different. As we mentioned,
Yuzong.
They're
There
gonna
goes.
go back and double down towards that idea. Damage, burst, and let's see if this means that we're gonna be seeing something differently for the gold, or if they really just wanted to get Yuzong for the counter punish with the early Petri and Furious Dive combos.
This is, I would say, a really aggressive early game coming in from Team Liquid Philippines. But
Yeah.
they have quite a tight window because they still need Sanji to scale up a bit. But if both Carl TZ and Sanford can apply so much pressure to the rest of the members of Team Falcons, there might be you know, a window that is cracked open for them at this point in time. Because man, I'm still not satisfied with the damage output that Team Falcons has, just because they only have Flap TC using the Uranus, not a lot of setups available, and for Liquid, it's the Franco taken out.
It's just their haters, bro. Haters gonna hate.
They took out the bait. They take out the bait straight up. It's like, that's what we expected Team Liquid to do. So now, I'm pretty sure Falcons knew this was gonna happen. So what do they have cooking now? Because with the Yuzong showed up by Liquid, you turn off so many gold laners that you potentially want to pick up here. Are you still willing to go fighter in the gold lane, and now you're just going to be playing around the Kimi and the Yi Sun Shin? But then in terms of the pure impact that the Bane gold can dish out, other fighter gold laners aren't going to be as impactful. The impact of other fighter gold laners, CC being one of them, but CC's gone. Esmeralda, you don't see enough shields. Esmeralda's going to get melted through most likely. So the lap gold lane? I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't know. Have you seen anything like that? But no, we haven't seen this hero in this series. The Hilda coming up pretty clutch here for Team Liquid Philippines.
Yeah, and that is a Hilda that garnered so much praise after his performance in MSC
Ruby, bro.
2025.
Ruby.
JP on that Hilda
Or that they will go chow.
SRG quite often. So how is Falcons going to round it off? I think Granger might actually really struggle here.
Yeah, there's a lot of dive coming in from Liquid.
Brody, you don't... Are you actually going to go fighter, but then the Lunox damage is going to trump you? Oh no, this Lunox first pick and rush by Liquid, though greedy as it looks, might have shut down a lot of things that Falcons want to do. See, they go for Badang.
Yeah, bro, they went chow, bro, chow. I knew it. Ruby or chow was only the option, bro.
But it showed up.
No way in two plays they will play MM and Evo SS together.
Backline or deal damage as much as a Bane, but the displacement and the attention pulled by the way of the Dragon, and of course the respectable damage as well. It's alright. It's not as crazy as Bane, but it's alright. Might just be enough.
Yeah, I mean, from the looks of it, right? The problem from Team Falcons is that Super Marco has
oh my
been
god
of everybody else, but now he has to show. There seems to be an idea that he can get away in certain situations
Esma
where
gold.
the invades are gonna come for him, but the Esmeralda is gonna be the answer potentially from OHEB. This is a fighter-to-fighter matchup that we have not seen in this series.
We had talked about the eras of the league all season long. How about we throw it back to the age of dreamers, to Sunsparks, to Kiel VJ. JP back then was the one holding the victory as a laner.
delay bro, stream delay. It's like 7 seconds or something.
Gold lanes.
How
that we have.
Let's go, bro.
I'm not happy for how big picture this might look, because teams have to now consider halfway through the draft, we don't even know what kind of gold laner we're seeing. So this is definitely a nice twist to the already interesting stop to the Stampede.
Yeah.
So what more, a double pivot?
It might be the way to solve that issue. I don't know. You know, I mean, even looking at the emblems here, I mean, look, Marco's built for some damage, but he's also got the concussive blast to help clear that wave a little bit better on this choke.
And to be able to rotate out, look, not even a minute in and he's already lurking around bushes trying to influence that mid lane matchup.
Okay, he's gonna get spotted out though too, and that's the thing. It's almost a little weird, honestly, to see that. You know, Super Marco on a Cho and then OHEB on a Esmeralda.
Hey,
you know,
when they both started playing, as mentioned by Renmar, it was the age of dreamers. These world champions have already been playing way before they started winning, and oh my god! Early game, look at Sandbar, the Apex Predator, putting Flap DD down to a 10th of his. Alright, so it's in their arsenal.
It's there.
They went through these eras.
I wonder, you know, I would say I think for these players too, it's a nice change of pace. JP's going to deal with a lot of damage.
Hey!
Possibly a traceless into a basic attack away from death.
So I expected him to get that kill. That should have been the first blood, but again, no first blood there. Turtle's going to be up here shortly. Mind you, too, throughout the series, we've had different maps now. This is the expanding rivers that we get to go ahead and watch both these Titans play on. They'll go ahead and rotate for it. And again, even like the panel mentioned, and we did in the previous game, Carl Teasy's been pretty locked in on the objectives, man. You know, but Falcons has showed fight, I would say, especially in the last game. This one's going to be a little difficult to take here, though. They set up a turtle, and they're going to secure it easily here. First turtle of the game to TLPH.
Random Black Dragon form.
Just to show.
From out of nowhere. Again, that's one of the main strengths of Yuzhong, besides the early game damage output.
Big Dragon.
Big Dragon.
Black Dragon.
Stop all
Wow, bro.
opposition from
What are you
resisting.
eating?
You'll see his Petrify is just about to go off cooldown, so he's been very proactive. I like how Yuzhong is showing back up into the metagame right when Sanford needs it.
Yeah, this is probably going to pop up more and more, too. Again, you got to be able to respect that damage that Yuzhong can pop off. Wow.
Woo!
Speaking of damage, Sanji bringing it down the damage himself. Gets the flicker out of Ogwin.
Carl Teasy forcing a response from Falcons, not just stealing away that small
GG,
camp,
bro.
forcing a Mount Shocker, but takes down Ogwin, draws first blood.
Yeah, great play there. Great response, too. Again, that's one of the things.
Are.
I'm surprised
Good luck,
Anu.
Anu.
He gets his hands on the Lancelot.
Like,
You know, from
score
game to
perfect
game,
0, okay?
It almost seems a little just kind of
0
like
out of
clockwork in a way.
60,
It's like
70,
TLPH
100.
knows how to set things up for Carl. Wow. By the way, Sanford burned the Petrify to go ahead and capitalize that kill with the damage from
He
Sanji.
didn't burn it, Joseph. He used it.
He used it.
Very effectively to stop Flap Teasy's reign to that bottom part of the map. And oh my god, Ogwin with a full combo, a fight breaking off camera. JP gets taken down by Kyle in an attempt alongside OM and Carl to take out the jungler from Falcons. You know what? Mark almost died too. He flickered out.
So a whole lot, it could have been a whole lot worse, basically, for Team Falcons.
There's a whole lot happening across the maps.
Yeah,
What's
both
happening.
sides. I guess that's what we expect here in Game 4. But this is the problem, man. Your TLPH, even if they're not getting those kills, they're getting a lot of resources. They're able to get the battle spells down, able to get a little bit of extra gold here. You can see that
Bro,
small
Falcon
gold
is
building
playing
up in the
so
gold lane
scared.
themselves for Oheb now. But even so, it's more so of just TLPH playing to the strength of this lineup. Now, we have to look at Team Falcon's lineup and think, when does that power spike come in? JP, he's tanky enough, but will he survive this?
JP flickers, gets the shield from that Y brush. Kyle Teasy, Phantom Execution, Mountain Shocker from Kyle Teasy. Flap Teasy, will he survive? The answer is yes. Black Dragon form may have gone to waste. Wasn't really used much to their advantage. Super Marco hides in the river brush. JP putting up a perimeter. Mountain Shocker both thrown out. Kyle Teasy punctured into that turtle. Gets the retribution. Kicked by Marco on the JP.
Oh, he still goes, but they're going to jump in. JP falls, but here was a response from Falcons. They want to go for Sanford. Sanford can't escape that one either.
Ionic Edge gets him down, and Sanji barely survives. Team Liquid
Falcons, bro, Falcons. They need to be like high risk, high reward kind of mindset, bro.
Forcing
Baby
Falcons out?
Cakes is angry, but Flap Teasy forces them back.
Okay, forces them back. TLPH again with the objectives, but Team Falcons fighting for what they can. I think that would have been different too if in that exchange Super Marco actually had the flicker. He didn't have it, but he still was able to get the kickoff that way the Dragon to set things up to go ahead and focus on JP here. So here's an interesting fact. A Super Marco first. This is the first time Super Marco has used Cho in his entire MPL Philippine career. That's
Oh my god.
8 games.
Yep, he's won an MPL championship. He's played across many different international events. He's become a world champion. And throughout all time, this is the first time he's played Cho.
I wonder how that discussion happened in the draft. You know, it's like, hey, who you want to play, Super Marco? Earlier it was Bane, and then I wonder if he was just like, yeah, just give me the Cho.
This is what the draft needed, and you already saw, right, how Marco was able to isolate JP, stop him from annoying and breaking the rest of Falcons formation. So far, Falcons are holding their own against Liquid, not that much of a lead. Oh my god, OF gets kicked to the side, does not even blink, did not use the Purify.
Bro, he can't take Chow.
JP might not be, takes so much damage, we'll have to flicker out and survives. Meanwhile, Sanford, does he actually re-engage on this? Sanji's around the corner. There's 3 dudes here onto the turret. I don't think Team Falcons are going to fall for it.
What is the rhyme and reason? Why are they doing this? Is this what Liquid was setting up? The mid lane push. Carl Dean, you know, baby cakes. Take down that mid lane tier 1. But Marco will trade out. All this while Turtle spawns.
Turtle's up 3 for 3. TLPH is going to grab this objective too. A turret does go down up top. They'll get the brilliance out of Sanji. But that's what they wanted. I think TLPH played into this and they grabbed the turtle and the macro here.
2 T's for 2 T's. but I would rather trade a turret for a turtle. So in my book, Falcons win that.
Falcons, yeah. I think if you look at this, the map pressure that they're able to put is a big thing, but this is the thing that I'm missing, Leo, is these fights and these objectives.
You know what, I got a little confused. Liquids win, because they got the turret in mid and the turtle. It was just a turret. I thought Marco was going to go all the way to tier 2.
Yeah, I thought he was too. Actually, when he was up there, I was thinking he was going to put pressure onto that, but...
So Liquid's fine.
Liquid is fine. They still maintain a lead, but I think even regardless of that, it's again, Team Falcons hasn't been really able to find a fight around the objective in this game. I know they've more or less given up that option. Maybe they're just preparing for the Lord fight here, the first one.
It's more because Falcons don't allow it. Falcons are so good at breaking formations. Liquid has JP, but look at Falcons. They have Ogwin, they have the traction pulse on Few, they have Marco to get the kick. And Marco has been off map for a while. Oh my god, they throw everything at JP, and he does not have his flicker. Finally falls as Fanford finds Few.
Mage is
Can he finish
gone.
one?
Oh, nice.
Show energy, not enough.
Oh, what a move from Few. Able to survive that. Ogwin's gonna have to burn his flicker, but man, a good catch. Think how many times JP's had to deal with this, man. He's gotten his great fist cracked every
Arey bro, like Yuzong was already picked. Yuzong was third pick now.
You know, he's had to always use the flicker to get out of there, but this is an interesting position to be in. But again, if you throw all that at JP, I think JP is happy to take it.
That's what you call a threat magnet.
Yeah.
He is literally forcing ults out of Falcons, because what is the alternative? He gets away, heals up, and then gets back into the fray.
Man, that's just dad things, man.
That's just how dads do.
That's just what dads do. You know, they just tank up what they can, and they let the kids shine after that.
They roll up the sleeves and then go in again.
Go again.
Go again.
Go again. TLPH, though, this is what they're going to do. They're going to go again for this objective. They're setting themselves up around this.
Why is he
They have a nice little
Ruby?
push on the cross map. They're going to grab their objective and get in position.
Yes, bro, yes.
It looks like
In early game,
Falcons actually wants to go and contest this if they can.
Yep.
like
Falcons
level
played
3
the long
Yuzong
game for the past
can like literally,
4 or 5 minutes.
if he has
That's part of the mid game.
35, then like someone is sure that, bro.
Because looking at the map right now, Marco has been planted on this side of the map, and they haven't really been winning much.
Yeah.
But when Marco was actually part of fights, that's when Falcons got more kills.
I think he's going to go for it here. Conceal was popped. There's the Dragon Form, too. They're going to blitz the Lord.
All right, Liquid get what they want. They stampede through the Lord pit and skedaddle right on through. Oh, the conceal from Ogwin. Who does he want to punch? Sanford finds Few, compromises him. Look at that back line.
Few, man. Few, a good thing.
Arey, what is this, bro?
On this
What?
And Team Falcons should be fine. They should be able to clear out this Lord fine.
Few is Falcons JP.
Yeah.
Wasting so many resources.
Bro, auto skip or what?
Up to now, he hasn't died.
He hasn't died. He's maintained things really well here, but this, in the jungle.
Carl Deasy really wants to find one, gets Ogwin. Flap Deasy gets out of there, and Carl Deasy punctures through. Got eyes on this tier 2. As Liquid play the macro game, it's their turn. Super Marco alongside Kyle. Throwing everything.
They can't kill him, bro. They can't kill him.
Shaking up.
Are you?
Gets caught by 40. They're already inside the base. Joseph, this isn't looking good.
Oh no, what are they going to do here? Team Falcons, good thing Super Marco's still alive, but I can't believe Oheb went 1v2. And now they're looking to take another base turret down if they can, but Team Falcons finds themselves back healthy. Few almost up in 10. And they keep TLPH at bay. They will lose another Holy Shield down bot.
The cavalry come alive. You can hear it in the MPL arena here in Cuneta Astrodome. You feel the rumbling. It's about to turn into a stampede as Liquid are at match point and are knocking into Falcons base.
They're so close at this point. We're going to have to see, though. Team Falcons, I don't want to count them out here yet. They've still showed that they can win some skirmishes if they're able to get the right targets here. But look at Oheb.
Oheb just
We're out
jumps
there
on
fighting.
in, point blank, fooling Star Moon.
It's
The
easy
Apex
for
Predator
them.
hunting for targets. Ogwin falls. They're underneath tier 1. 3 in mid. And they're already on their way. 30 seconds, I think Liquid will just wait for this Lord.
Yeah, they'll wait for it. And that's what I'm saying. I was saying if they pick the right targets, man, but now it's kind of weird. It shifted to the point where Oheb can just tank up all the damage, be up front, and it gives some of that pressure off of JP's shoulders because that's what he was doing in the early portion of the game. You know, he was taking all that, but now it's Oheb, their gold laner, that's like, I got this. JP, you do your thing, you scout out who you can. So I'm wondering what Team Falcons wants to do. How they're going to respond to this, though? Again?
Trying to
go
pin
for it.
down Flapteasy. Oheb gets hit with a...
But they can't do shit about Oheb, bro.
On Kiel Soriano, he's asking for more. As the rest of Liquid barrel down on this Lord, approaching less than half health.
Okay, they're going to secure the Lord here. Carlteasy will be able to go ahead and get that one. So secured their Lord. They'll reset. They'll get ready to charge towards the base of Team Falcons here. Now, with this kind of lead, this might be a series winner here. This might be the one to push into the base to end the series and end the dreams of Team Falcons moving forward.
Game 3 might have just been a stumble, a little pebble in the path
Recall
of the
that
Stallions as they're making their way
bro.
through the play-ins. Falcons have to hunker down. They have to defend, and I'm looking at their potential to clear this wave and to live through this final siege. And it's not looking good. Mount Shocker plus traction post thrown out. Falcons holding out. Lord already in.
Lord is here. They'll deal with this. TLPH, Oheb's going to jump in, but I think they still want to go for the fight. They're fighting around this Lord.
Delayed entry by these cores as they switcheroo. Sanford and JP, their turn to guard the perimeter. Waves crashing in. Black Dragon form from the Apex Predator.
Just to zone them out, but they're going to force it under this turret. They might just go for the discipline route unless Team Falcons is able to secure it, and Owen still alive, and they still keep the mid turret.
JP flickers back.
Also for Marco.
Falcons still standing. Marco looking for stragglers.
What do you want to do?
Mountain Shocker. Who's Marco gonna find? OM in here.
What is this Marco doing, bro?
Gets taken down by Sanji, the chef, cook, the bulletproof. As Carlteasy gets shut down by few former teammates. Taking each other out. Kyle takes down Oheb. 2 for 2 the trades.
The trade is across the board, the 2 for 2. But ultimately, Team Falcons find hope. They find another draft award.
Bro, this Marco Laura. If we went for that Oheb, bro,
enough to get them back in
it
this
was
game,
more
to swing it back in their
good.
favor. They took about, what, 5,000 gold from TLPH.
It ain't over till it's over. This is what I was talking about when I said I'm uncomfortable with how the big picture looks like. In what kind of defense did you expect a gold laner fighter to take the flank? And now in comes Sanford, petrified, knocking up too, but he pays the price as he gets hit right into Kyle TZ.
Kyle TG's YSS is GG, bro.
Super Marco. Again, Sanford was locked in. He wanted that kill, but ends up getting punished and separated from the rest of Team Liquid. And now Team Falcons will go ahead and get ready to take what they need across the map to give them a better option. This might be the first time now in this game they're able to get the Lord.
For the first time in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes?
It's Falcons' turn to be on the offensive. They cleared out these waves. They turned the map blue. And Liquid have to recover. They're still waiting for Sanford. It's about 30 seconds until his petrify. So one thing we can say is when this Lord hits critical mass, when this dance eventually starts, both teams will have all of the resources. Can confirm, yes, even all the flickers on Falcon.
It's going to be a full-on fight at this point. TLPH has had free reign over the objectives until now. And Team Falcons, look at Marco, keep an eye on him. He's going to be able to utilize these expanding rivers, and he's got the flicker now up. Who's he going to go for? Dragon form going to be popped, they're going to go for it.
Mount Shocker thrown out, point blank. Carlteasy secures the Lord as JP is very low. Still flicker out, Ogwe gets taken down by Sanford. Marco catching targets, chasing down Carlteasy, kicks him right into the oblivion.
Bro, this Marco, what?
How did the go do that as few falls? 3 members of Falcons scrambling to survive. Oheb still alive, Falling Star Moon back. Buying time, 2 for none. The Lord belongs to Liquid.
I can't believe no one else went down.
No. Like you didn't saw that
fight. They end up
flicker
getting the Lord.
from Chao.
Team Falcons loses 2. But man, can they still stay in the game? They still have 6 seconds on Ogwin and 10 on Few and the Lord, and everything else is marching down.
They do
GG, bro, it's GG.
No immortality. Sanji hits the brilliance. They're in the base. Falcons, their moments in the playoffs are but a flicker. Just momentarily, and as the base is up next, Sanji gets taken down. Liquid.
Nah, bro, what? This wait.
How did low?
He's got the BH has had free reign. He's got the flick.
Look at that chow, okay.
How did the gun low?
Look at this chow, bro.
Oldwig is taken down by Sanford.
Look at this chow.
Catching
Just look
targets,
at
chasing
them. Just look at him.
Mount throw now, point blank. Carl Davies secures the Lord as JP's very low. They'll flicker out.
Just
Oldwig
look at
is
this
taken down
chow,
by
bro.
Sanford. Marco
Left.
chasing down Carl
If he had like,
right into
nah,
the
bro.
oblivion,
What?
and Carl Davies still survives. How did the goat do that as Few falls? 3 members of Falcon scrambling to survive. OM still alive. Funstar Moon back. Buying. How did low?
He's got the BH has had free reign over the objectives until now. And Team Falcons, look at Marco. Keep an eye on him. He's going to be able to utilize these expanding rivers. And he's got the flicker now up. Who's he going to go for? Dragon form going to be popped. They're going to go for it.
Mount Shocker throw now. Point blank. Carl Davies secures the Lord as JP's very low. They'll flicker out. Oldwig is taken down by Sanford. Marco catching targets, chasing down Carl Davies, kicks him right into the oblivion.
If like he landed that first flicker now, bro, like things would have been different. Like that Marco would be in that team fight now. Oof. Oof. I don't know, bro. What the Yeah. I got the fanny. How is this skin?
Welcome to Mobile Legends! The stage is mine!
Yeah.
The stage is mine!
Wow, bro.
The stage is mine! The stage is mine! Warm up? But I'm already on fire!
Bro, this skin is good. What the fuck?
Ooh, a must for a vocal. Yeah, time to spice it up. Time for my solo. Ooh, must for a vocal. Raise your glow stick. We're
This
gonna
skin is
light
GG, bro.
it
What the
up.
fuck?
Victory!
Haha, you know. Hey, yeah, bro. Wait, bro, let me. I want Susu break, Susu break.
Your team is banning.
Arey, Reno, like I
Banned a
had
hero.
put your name on it, but Sarma won, bro. Sarma.
The enemy is picking.
Nah, bro, only one. No one came in my like
And hope are the
Your
two
team has
stream,
greatest
bro.
banned.
inventions.
What are doing giveaway?
They call me a hero because I saved my nation from falling apart.
Some lessons need to be repeated.
The enemy is picking.
I wanted to like give away one weekly pass too, bro, but no one was there. Sheesh.
I will choose my own path. Where the light shines,
Your
flowers will
team is
bloom.
picking.
I feel asleep. Wow. Thank you, bro.
I am not the only one bound by these chains.
Arey, bro, account.
I love the smell of
I
good
can,
bourbon in the
bro,
morning.
but I need lots of subscribers for that. If you want, like in 10K, I can give away, bro, some accounts, but like one good skin account or something. Bro, I can't.
Experience the
BP
youthful
giveaway.
suffering. Only love and night
Your
are
team is
everlasting.
banning.
Bro,
Let's hear from the crowd. Make some noise for yours truly.
I wanted this skin, bro. What?
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
Wow, bro. Are want to play? Like,
All troops
you
deployed.
can come, bro. We can do a trio after this match. I'm also so tired of playing solo, bro. But
Taking purple.
I go wherever the
Arey,
wind
what
takes
happened
me.
to my 1-2-1-2, bro? What the fuck? Why am I?
My reputation is built on my bravery and loyalty. Our victory will be decisive. Duty, honor.
When I play when charging now, bro, my screen doesn't.
If you can predict the enemy's moves, you won't be defeated. Stay loyal.
Camping.
A good army should be flexible, like water.
Gather at the turtle. Initiate retreat. You have slain an enemy. Enemy level 4.
Only by facing the enemy can one know his true self.
How, bro? How?
For a true warrior.
What? I'm playing like noob, mother
Backs
chode.
down from a fight. Stay loyal. Stay humble. A true warrior never backs down from a fight. My reputation is built on my bravery and loyalty.
Slain an enemy.
I go wherever the wind takes me. Duty, honor, and homeland.
Bro, my screen.
Only by facing the enemy can one know his true self. If you can predict the enemy's moves, you won't be defeated. A good army should be flexible, like water. decisive.
Wow.
To see.
GG.
My reputation is built on my bravery.
Our Lord God or what, bro?
A true warrior never backs down from a fight.
Enemy battle spell on CD. An enemy has been slain. Our turret is under attack.
I go wherever the wind takes me. Our victory will be decisive. A good army should be flexible, like water. Duty, honor, and hope. If you can predict the enemy's moves, you won't be defeated. Only by facing the enemy can one know his true self.
Triple kill.
GG, bro.
Stay loyal.
Destroyed a turret.
My reputation is built on my bravery and loyalty.
Ayo.
Duty, honor, and homeland. Stay loyal. Stay humble.
Launch attack.
True warrior never backs down from a fight. A good army should be flexible, like water. I go wherever the wind takes me. Our victory will be decisive.
What the fuck? Let's go!
Enemy has been slain. Ally has initiated retreat.
Kill, Cici, kill. Ah,
Killing spree.
If you can predict the enemy's moves, you won't be defeated. Only by facing the enemy can one know his true self. A good army should be flexible, like water. Only by facing the enemy can one know his true self.
Gather up the Lord.
Stay loyal, stay humble. I go wherever the wind takes me.
brain just feels like OA, bro.
My reputation is built on my bravery and loyalty.
Unstable network. Unstable network.
If you can predict the enemy's moves, you won't be defeated. A true warrior never backs down from a fight. Our victory will be decisive. Duty, honor,
An enemy has been slain.
Nice try.
GG, bro. Chase more.
My reputation is built on my bravery and loyalty. A good army should be flexible, like water. Only by facing the enemy can one know his true self.
Unstable network.
I go wherever the wind takes me. Our victory will be decisive. Duty, honor, and honor.
Unstable network.
We can't end, bro. Get back.
A true warrior never backs down from a fight.
Unstable network. Prepare for turret dive.
Stay loyal. Stay loyal. you can predict the enemy's moves, you won't be defeated.
Oh my god.
Death for a true warrior.
Unstable network. Unstable network.
My reputation is built on my bravery and loyalty.
Unstable network.
A good army should be flexible, like water. Our victory will be decisive. Only by facing the enemy can one know his true self.
Initiate retreat.
If you can predict the enemy's moves, you won't be defeated. Duty, honor, and homeland. Stay loyal, stay humble. A true warrior never backs down from a fight. I go wherever the wind takes me.
Initiate retreat. Your team destroyed the turret.
Just dodge that landslide puncture.
Warrior never backs down from a fight. Stay loyal, stay humble. I go wherever the wind takes me. Our victory will be decisive.
My guy is true, bro.
Duty, honor, and homeland.
Why are they throwing so hard? Nice throw. Huh? Throw gods now. Fucking throwers, bro. Fucking throw. Are? Whoa, Runox. Bolo. Yeah. What happened, bro? कैसा लगा? Gotcha, kuta. It's gotcha, bro, not gotcha. What the fuck?
Ban a hero.
Jeez, bro. I'm only in episode 12. Like, I have not watched like the recent one.
Your team is banning.
Bro, I fucking lost, MVP lost, mother chod throwed na.
The enemy is picking.
They fucking throwed. Art, I'm going pain EXP now. I don't fucking care, bro. Yeah,
Demons shall bathe in their
bro,
blood.
that guy is
The light
GG.
belongs to the strongest of currents.
Another gold medal in my
Is psycho, bro.
Experience the euphony of suffering.
Bro's durability is GG na. Yes, crazy durability, bro.
Loophole found.
Your
Ready
team
to
is
infiltrate.
Awake, enlighten, and inspire.
See value in me?
The enemy
You
is
3,000 worlds, and not a single worthy foe.
Allow me to lead the charge.
I've been waiting for
Your
too
team
long.
is picking.
Who is there? EXP, bro.
Welcome to the land of dawn.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed.
She chill, bro. That trial card is kinda unlucky for me. Gold in Alucard, wow.
Oh, I see it. I take it.
Enemy! Launch attack!
Yeah, bro, carry jungle, sheesh.
I don't ride the tide. I tame it. Get charged, way!
You have slain an enemy! An enemy has been slain!
I'm all Mariner's knight. Is this how you want to get shot? Fear of water makes you drown quicker.
Slain the turtle! Control!
I'll run a shot across the bow.
Bro, Ben walks in a villain. Yeah, yeah.
Me reign commences again.
Yeah.
Double kill!
Yeah.
The frozen ocean is just our
Slain. Double kill.
This Hilda Master Peter. Yeah, bro, that's me. This Alucard has some beef against me, bro.
I don't ride the tide.
But I'm still wondering why did they pick carry, bro. But I get it, like we have Fred in jungle, so carry can melt.
Is this how you wanna get shot? Fear of water makes you drown quicker!
Our turret has been destroyed. Your team destroyed a turret. Our turret has been destroyed.
Be ready for vengeance again!
Request backup.
Superb control! Don't be in a rush to die, kid.
Initiate retreat.
The ocean sees through your cowardice and fear.
Initiate retreat. Ally has been slain. Okay.
The frozen ocean is just our first stop. All hands ahoy! Shark wave!
Where is everyone?
Oars by the way! I failed once, and once only.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Fear of water makes you drown quicker.
Kill. We're ahead in gold.
Is this how you want to get started?
Your team destroyed the turret. Ally has slain Lord.
The rain commences again. Shockwave! Don't be in a rush to die.
Nice try.
Victory!
Are you was watching, bro? Yeah, yeah, lah. This guy is fucking noob, chat.
Your team is banning.
Arey bro, Anu slept because like he has practical something. He said Reunox send me specs so I will go and sleep. You two are dating now, I know. Sheesh.
The enemy is picking.
Gaze bro, gaze.
Butterfly is born
Arey,
by
why are
the
you shy
wish,
bro?
guided by
Don't be
lantern's
shy.
light.
You two suits each other. Bro, I'm not jealous bro. I'm happy with someone else.
The sweet adventure starts here.
Some lessons need to be repeated. The enemy is picking.
Bro, I will play Gog Gog Lover. Wow, I'm not jealous. What the fuck?
Back on
Please pick a
stage.
hero.
May the blood of my enemies flow from my spear.
Locked, loaded, and ready to bring the heat.
Gog Gog 3000, yes, bro.
Light me up and watch the world burn!
Let them play the hero.
Your
I will
team
be the
is
truth
picking.
this world desperately needs.
Bro, know what to play with, bro. That's why
They
I
call
told
me a
you, come,
hero
let's
because I
play.
saved my nation from falling
Oh
apart.
my god, our team so squishy. I'm going home tomorrow, bro. I will be streaming after Monday. No way, bro. Tank build is GG. Gok Gok is fun when I playing that.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Embrace the light.
Yeah, bro.
Never say die.
दिवाली मनाउनु
No retreat.
I'm fucking dead. Wah, rotation. दिवाली बढाउनु भन्दाखेरि पनि लाइक मेरो बोजू भनेको बुझ्छौ लाइक ग्रान्डमदर to tell me to come, bro. Like, we don't have Diwali this year.
The shield of the kingdom. I shall always stand my ground. Behind my shield.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What is that, bro? I don't play.
Hear my call! My command!
God. Chill, bro, chill.
Shall reign with righteousness and love. Charge with me!
This Franco, bro, what the fuck? He's coming in EXP lane.
Once again, I'll rise. Behind my shield! The tougher the challenge, the sharper my spear. No one can stop me!
An enemy has been slain. Superb tanking.
Invaders! They're all dead.
Enemy battle spell on CD.
Astonishing.
Wow, bro, no loss.
They will regret this.
An ally has slain the
Put a price on wisdom. Death is the least of my worries. A king shall reign with righteousness and love. Never say die! No one can stop me! I shall defend my kingdom to my last breath.
Okay. Enemy rampage. Okay, I have been. Our turret has been destroyed.
Ah, nah, bro. Chill, chill.
The enemy has slain the turtle.
Once again, I'll rise. Charge with me!
They are dead, bro. They are dead. GG's. GG's.
Our turret has been destroyed.
They don't have map.
Our turret is under attack. Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy under attack. Enemy triple kill.
Victory is near!
Oh my god, how, bro? How? Fuck!
Our turret has been destroyed.
My bad, my bad, my bad.
Our turret has been destroyed. Dominating. Our turret is under attack. Launch attack. Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
The tougher the challenge, the sharper my spear.
Gather up the Lord. Enemy has slain Lord.
They will regret this.
Launch attack.
Death is the least of my worries.
Nah, bro. Just watch.
Request backup.
Hey, Minjia, I'm not getting about towers in Tonlima.
Ally has been slain.
Loyalty, the shield of the kingdom.
under attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Our turret has been destroyed.
What the fuck? Yeah, bro, my minci is chopped.
Once again, I'll rise. The king's retribution. Tear.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Face me.
GG, bro. Okay, bro. Good night. Nomadic light. Yeah, bro. I will end my stream. You will sleep, na? There is no one to talk with, bro. I will end my stream. Good night, bro. Good night.